So no boss weapon in this game scales up advance. Ah. That's so dumb. I know my fire resist isn't the best, but my god. Oh, I hate platforming. Down, down. Yeah. Okay. That means this is a shortcut. That's one heck of a shortcut, my god. Oh, sorry.
Ciao, Bello. I had a feeling you were no ordinary kid, but I never expected to meet you here. It's a trivial matter. Everything is trivial in this part of the business, reward or no reward. The reason for kidnapping someone, or for blocking your path here. But if some audacious behavior helps my brother see again, that's a different story. In all honesty, I don't want to fight. Not you, at any rate. For one, it's a damned hassle. And why should I go out of my way to satisfy an employer who didn't pay me enough? It's not too late. We don't have to fight. Just show me some kindness, and I might change my mind. Thank you. This much? It might even cure him entirely. It's not fair, the way I've been harassing you. You're the only one who's ever been kind to us. I swear on my life as a stalker that your father is safe. My employer promised not to harm him. Go on then. Go to him. Geppetto's waiting. I never even introduced myself. I'm Claudia. If only we had been friends from the start. But I suppose it wasn't possible. We were both protecting something, and those things weren't compatible. We didn't fit together. Hurry. Please. Go to your family.
It saddens me to see my precious son in a place like this. I wanted you to grow up as a good boy in a peaceful world. And yet, I think all I've taught you is blood and violence. This will be the last time I ask. I promise. Simon has gone completely mad. He's trying to become a god by using a tremendous amount of ergo. I don't know what kind of world he wants to build. Perhaps there's no stopping him. I trust you, my son, and I'm ready for any outcome. But I don't know what you think of me. Speak truthfully. For my sake. Was I a trustworthy father to you? I see. I have the courage to carry on because of you. Put an end to it all. And come back to your father's side. Remember the happy family we once were. We can become that again. Put an end to it all. And come back to your father's side. Son, you're all I have. Put an end to it all. Son.
There's more. Increases critical attack? Bitch. Another cheap attack. I don't like that, man. This game has way too much of that. I complained it all this time, but damn. Isn't it true? Whoa, that's cool. We get to see where we were.
feel that? It's like someone walked across my grave. I sense ergo everywhere. I mean, this place is saturated with it. Like what you'd expect from a mountain of dead puppets.
Quartz? Okay. I wonder if all these Legion calibers I've been getting would be enough to upgrade every glove. Oh. I'm guessing he's trying to save his daughter all this time. That's why. Final boss. Let's do this.
Behold, this is ergo. Is it not magnificent? Distilled immortality and a key that opens a world with no lies. A key that unlocks true evolution. Give thanks. Ergo is a gift from me, Simon Manus, who will transgress even God. Bow down to your God, who will be born now! Show me everything you have, Papa Duck Geppetto. This is evolution.
You got your ass handed to you.
Behold, as I discard this fragile body. Witness me as I grasp the power of a true God.
He was an egg all this time. He's hatching himself. Lots of hands. Slap it away. Oh, this is the plastic picture. Of God reaching down to humanity. I don't know what that picture's called, but you know, you see it everywhere. It's pretty cool. What the fuck killed me? I wasn't supposed to stand inside that or something? Huh? The hell? I mean, that's not gonna do anything. More damage. You know what? This is the last fight. That increases like nothing. Look how little it increases. All right, we're pretty much done with that. You know what? 62 more HP might do the job.
Show me everything you have. Open up Geppetto. Want constant pain, I supply. Better yet, how? Whose power is overflowing.
I actually weapon swapped there in the fight. That fight was hard enough for me to actually weapon swap in it. Crazy.
So, it comes to this. The Blue Fairy, Sophia, decides the winner. Truly, I envy you. The puppet my Sophia keeps turning back time to save. Is it her sense of duty? Or her contempt for me? Or does she truly care for you? I gave up predicting Sophia's actions long ago. But I'd like to hear your thoughts. Sophia, what have you done to her?
Sophia. What have you done to her?
I see the lies have gotten to you, puppet of Geppetto. I know how to read memories. Your clumsy lies are pointless. So let's try the truth. Knowing the truth of people's minds is a curse. I would not have been able to bear it if it weren't for Sophia. Her pure heart was a tonic for my pain. That's why I wanted her. I did. But I couldn't have her in the end. So I tried to use this power to hold her. Even if these hands never could. It's fine if I'm gone. But be warned. Watch out for Geppetto.
Arm of God.
Now him, he really scared me. A human becoming a god? Terrifying. But a puppet becoming a human? Now you have my attention. Suit yourself, but sounds fun to me. I wonder, what'll happen now? I sure don't know. But I do know one thing. You're stuck with me, and I'm stuck with you, pal. Wouldn't have it any other way. Huh? That's...
I knew you could do it. We have all the ingredients we need. I dreamed of this day for so long. The moment you'd come back to life. You can be human again. By using that vast supply of ergo and the arm of God. I just need the final ingredient. The one that holds your memories and your lifespan. Your heart. If you give me your heart, all these trials and tribulations will be over. You have been a brilliant and a good boy. As your reward, I shall turn you into a real boy. Give me your heart, son. Give me your heart. I believed you were a good boy. But you insist on breaking my heart. Well, I suppose Carlo was mischievous. It seems you inherited his personality instead of his memories. But a father always looks after his children. Even naughty ones that must be punished, like you. In my own way, I grew to love you. After all, you're the puppet who would bring my son back to life. I'm disappointed in you. I didn't mean for this to happen. I believed you were a good boy. If you refuse, then I'll have to retrieve it myself. my son. You can become a real human. Come to me, son. I never found you grand like the other puppets.
Oh, that just made it angry.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more. Were you going to destroy Carlos' heart? No. You're just a useless puppet.
God damn.
Je t'ai rencontré sans...
That's awesome. If you start next playthrough, you won't be able to continue the current. Do you wish to continue? All items below will not be inherited. All collectible except records. Krat supply boxes, Benini's collections. I mean, I never use any of those. Dorothy.
Can you hear me?
Wizard of Oz? Interesting. Reset? No. Oh, reset the P organ.
Ah, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. I see they got Jiminy too. My name's Jiminy. Please escort him to the hotel. Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit. Like, I just want to see if they give me my weapons. Wait, phase 6? Number of weapon increase? Enhanced recovery effect. Some weapon durability is stored when perfect guard is successful. Belt slot. I guess this is the only one. So every time I go into a new game plus, I get another phase. Interesting. Oh. Nameless puppet. Yeah, so you basically get everything. Let's see how hard the enemies are. Will I still be able to one-shot them? Oh my god. 2-shot, but not 1-shot. That's kind of crazy. Well, alright, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be it, though. Rival King is a pretty good game. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even though obviously, this is 10 billion times easier than what it would normally be. Especially that last boss fight. Wow. It was really fast. A lot of the attacks were like, I would say too fast, some of the attacks in that last fight there. The only reason why I managed to parry so many of them was because of the ridiculously OP ability of this hilt, which allows you to just parry everything within like 3 seconds of it hitting you, which is absolutely insane, right? And the last boss there, my god, it has so much HP and it moved around so quickly that I barely got any hits in. Oh, that was a nightmare. I guess I could have like parried some of it and then like switch weapons and then do the slam attack, but you know, I stuck with this and yeah, it was a fun boss fight. I'm not gonna lie, that last boss was pretty fun. A lot of the movements of it were pretty accurate, I feel, and yeah, I enjoyed it. Other than that, some of the bigger bosses in the game, I feel like some of the movement are a little bit strange. Especially some of the slam attacks that locks onto you. It feels the boss kind of just glides towards you some of the times, and it doesn't like that. And especially that one enemy. Oh my god, the one with the 2 bulging arm things. Oh god, that's the most frustrating enemy in this game. I can't believe it just glides towards you on the ground while homing into you to try and hit you. Another big complaint I have about this game is that there's too many things in this game, too many instances in this game that are cheap damage. Either the bridge that you're walking on collapses, I think 90% of every single freaking bridge I walk into in this game collapsed. Like, it felt that way. And that's just annoying, right? Especially when there's not a big indicator, visual indicator as to which bridge will collapse and which bridge don't. They all look the same. Like, I made this complaint during the playthrough because it's annoying. I look at the bridge and like, all right, this is the same bridge as I walked on like 50 times by now. And will this time it collapse? No, this time it's fine. And then the next time I walk up to the bridge, will this one collapse? And of course it does. No, so by this point, by like 3 hours into the game, I expected every single bridge, every single platform I walk on will collapse, because there's so many of them that does that. And then the enemies in this game, like the map layout and all that, it's annoying. Like, so many instances to where enemies just drop down on you, bust through a wall to try and stab you. Some enemies at the end there, I think, were invisible until they attacked, which is annoying. There's so many instances of just enemies around corners that are just gonna stab you. That just makes me look around every single corner. There are enemies above you that hangs on cliffs for some reason that drops down. There's so many instances of just cheap damage that they put onto the game. And the reason I'm complaining about this is very Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 and even Demon Souls style of level design. And it was scrapped. Like, starting from Dark Souls 3 and then into Elden Ring, into Sekiro, there's very few instances to where FromSoft does that anymore. Because, guess what? It's not fun. It's just not fun to get hit by those. It's like, oh god. Like, the only way you ever get hit by those is if you play it your first time through, right? Once it's on your second time, or if you die to that, you will never get hit by it again. And it's just annoying. Like, it's annoying to have to walk to every corner, pan your camera around to see if there's an enemy there, pan your camera up to see if there's an enemy above you, pan the camera around the room to see if there's an enemy clinging to a wall. That's why so many parts, in the later parts of this playthrough, you guys see me just do this, right? Just like, like, just spin the camera around, lift it up, and then it's like because I'm trying to look for enemies that are just randomly on walls. It's just absolutely annoying. I don't like that type of level design. And then there are certain parts in this game to where the level design doesn't make sense, in my opinion. Like, some of the shortcuts are not really shortcuts. They're just long cuts. Like, it cuts out a tiny part of the level to where you have to walk through so that you can just climb up a ladder and then, like, move on to the next part. Level design isn't, in my opinion, on, like, obviously, like, the Dark Souls level of level design, right? A lot of it is very linear, I feel. There's not a lot of open-endedness to where you can approach different situations multiple ways. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I play a lot of FromSoft. I play all of the FromSoft games, right? Including Elden Ring. I beat every single dungeon in Elden Ring. I have like a 200-hour playthrough of it. It's insane. And this game lacks a little bit in that level design. There's too many old mechanics that they are putting into this game, and it feels slightly outdated from the current modern Elden Ring style level design, right? Okay, so last thing I have to say is boss weapons in this game. There are a lot of them, but why are there no advanced boss weapons? I'm sorry, did I just pick a scaling stat for weapons that just have the least amount of weapons? The answer to that is yes. Why? Like, I look at this and like, okay, you know what? Very few people can ever go advanced style of builds, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go with that. And it turns out there are literally no boss weapons that scale off of advanced, and there are only 3 arms that scale off of advanced, and they're not even ranged. The ranged arm, which is this one, scale off of technique for some reason, which is a dex weapon, which is a dexterity based stat. It annoys me so much that there are so little advanced type weapons in this game compared to like all the other weapons in this game. And I'm specifically saying about boss weapons. Right? Normal regular weapons, there are quite a few, obviously, right? And take a look at this, right? So there we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's quite a lot, right? 7 actually. There's one more in the bag there that you guys are not seeing, right? Is the cheese cutter? I mean the pizza cutter wheel thing. So there's 7 weapons that are advanced scaling. And I believe that there are probably 7 weapons for technique and mobility or motivity too. So yeah, my biggest complaint is that there are literally no advanced boss weapons. That sucks. When I fought that lightning lady, I was like, oh, finally, we're gonna get like an advanced boss weapon. And it turns out that her weapon scales off of mobility, motivity, and technique. Which is like, what? That doesn't make sense. So yeah. I say this is a very good Souls-like game. I'm not gonna lie there, right? I mean, not lie, but like I'm not gonna like downplay it or like say anything else. It's a very good Souls-like game, and I hate that there isn't really a ranged playstyle. So it definitely is more of a Sekiro focused kind of game where they want you to be up close. Even this stupid gun arm doesn't have that much range. Look at that. That's not that much range. That's like barely any range at all. Like, they need to double that if they want this gun to actually be a gun, right? So yeah, the lack of range gameplay in this feels a little bit bad. I kind of wish that there was. Now, of course, using the miraculous ability of cheats, I made range gameplay, right? I gave myself unlimited throwing items that you can just lock onto enemy and chuck it like literally 2 screens away and hit them. It's great. I played through certain parts of the game like that, and it completely breaks it because the game isn't designed around that. And I understand it, you know, but there are ranged enemies, and they're really annoying to deal with. But anyways, overall, if I had to give this a score of between 1 and 10, 10 being the best, I would put this at around probably an 8. I wouldn't say it reaches the 9-point mark yet, but it is a very good game, which is an 8 scaling, right? It's not a great game, just a very good game. So, yeah, I do enjoy this a lot. And I'm probably going to play through it again and make like all the opposite decision that I made to see what difference it is. And during this playthrough, I might also just switch out, you know, use some boss weapons and level up technique to just see what it's like. Anyways, that is my thoughts on Lies of P, and that's also going to be it for today's stream. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for something else. Have a wonderful day. Good night.